Hey guys, Rolando Rodriguez here with xgains.com. We've got workouts that work, eats to satisfy, and everything else you need to reach your lifestyle goals. Concerning intermittent fasting and hitting your total caloric intake goals, whether or not you are trying to gain weight or lose weight. First and foremost, you got to know that intermittent fasting, just like the low carb, high fat approach to eating, just like the zone diet, just like Weight Watchers, whatever the case may be, is not a magic bullet. If you overeat in terms of calories in any dieting approach, you will gain weight. Now, what you need to know about intermittent fasting is that there's sort of two approaches. There's one approach, which is what I follow, and it's the time restricted approach, which means I restrict the amount of time I eat per day. I fast for 18 hours and I eat for 6 hours a day. I do that almost every single day. So it doesn't matter if I'm trying to gain weight, if I'm trying to maintain weight, or if I'm trying to lose weight. I always eat within a 6-hour feeding window and I fast for 18 hours a day. The other approach is one of a caloric restriction approach, which people say I'm going to eat normal 5 days a week, 2 days a week, I'm going to eat drastically lower calories. So let's say their maintenance calories is 2,000. 5 days a week, they eat 2,000 calories on those days, but they then have 2 days throughout the week that they're going to eat drastically less calories, 400 to 600 calories. Now those calories can be broken up into breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you're having 600 calories the entire day, you can have them in one meal, or you can have 200 calories in the morning, 200 calories at lunch, and 200 calories at dinner, and that equals 600 calories. On the flip side is what I do, which is time restricted. Now, where does time restricted fasting come into play, running a calorie deficiency? Well, when you're trying to lose weight, I strongly suggest and tell everybody who I'm coaching that they should be calorie cycling, which means, let's say that you ran your numbers and to lose weight, you need to eat 1,500 calories a day. Well, we're going to take your daily calorie goal and we're going to make it your weekly average calorie goal, which means one day you might eat 2,000 calories, and then the next day you might eat 1,000 calories, the third day you might eat 1,500 calories, and then the following day you might eat 2,500 calories, and then the following day you might even bring it down to 500 calories. But you're always keeping your eye on the weekly average goal of 1,500 calories. First and foremost, it tricks your body into thinking that you are not entering a caloric deficiency. If it thinks that it's going to be in a restricted calorie state for a long period of time, will start to hold on to the fat. Famine's coming, I got to protect this body, I'm gonna hold on to our stored energy so it can be released when we really, really need it. And that's what we don't want to do. So if we calorie cycle, one day we give it a lot of calories, the next day we give it less calories, your body's not going to think that famine's coming. It's not going to start to get worried, and it will release the energy that it has because it knows it's going to eventually get more energy. So before it knows what hit it, boom, you've lost the weight. The other thing that calorie cycling does is it allows you to treat yourself while you are dieting. One day you go out to eat dinner, you eat a little more, guess what? You had a dessert that day, tomorrow eat that much less. It allows you to be human on your diet. I've calorie cycled for the last 4 years, no matter what dieting approach I take, be it low carb, high fat ketosis, lower carb, lower fat, standard, typical, lower calorie dieting approach. It works. So now let's assume that you are going to try out time restricted fasting a couple of days a week. Let's say that you are going to try to fast from dinner one night to dinner the next night. And you're worried about, after fasting for those 24 hours, intaking enough calories to hit your goal. Well, here's the thing. If you're trying to lose weight, don't even worry about it, especially if you're eating clean food. Okay, we all know unprocessed clean foods and plenty of vegetables. It's going to be very hard for you to hit your total caloric intake in just one sitting. So if you're running a caloric restriction and you're wanting to do intermittent fasting, either make the intermittent fasting day the lower calorie day for your overall weekly caloric cycling, or don't even make it a special day. If you ate less that day, great, you have extra calories that you didn't utilize, which means you should be losing that much more weight that week. So when do you have to be worried about intermittent fasting and hitting your caloric intake? when you are trying to bulk, when you're trying to gain muscle mass, or if your metabolism is broken. I try to eat anywhere from 2,800 to 3,200 calories when I'm trying to gain lean mass. I can do it in one sitting, but there's other people out there who cannot. What's more important, intermittent fasting or gaining the weight? If gaining the weight is more important, then you have to open up your fed window. Instead of making it a 24-hour fast, you make it an 18-6 like I do, or you make it a 16-8. Another example of when you would need to be worried about intermittent fasting and hitting calories is if your metabolism is damaged. I had a client who got in touch with me who said that she loved intermittent fasting. It was something that fit her lifestyle and perfect for the way she lived, but she was not getting enough food in. She wasn't losing weight, eating 900 calories a day. Something was wrong with her metabolism. 900 calories a day, you should be losing weight or something's up. So she said, well, I can't eat more than 900 calories because I fast for 20 hours a day and eat for 4. What's more important to you? Fixing your metabolism, losing the weight that you need to lose, or fasting? So I told her, we need to up your caloric intake, and if to do that, we need to open up your fed window, we need to do it, and we need to do it ASAP. She did it in about 2 months, but she got up to eating 1,500 calories a day, feeling great, and not gaining any weight. And then she started losing the weight. But she had to open up that fed window, and when she did that, everything went great. So to sum up, intermittent fasting and hitting your caloric intake goals. If you're on a weight loss regimen, don't have to stress about it too much at all. But if you are trying to gain lean mass or just gain mass in general, you do have to worry about it. Open up the fed window if you need to get your calories in if you can't eat all your calories in the amount of time that you are giving yourself to do so. That's it for now. This is Rolando Rodriguez with xgains.com. Let me know if you got any questions or comments down below. Like, subscribe, and share this channel if you haven't done so already. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Peace.